The sun bleeds over the horizon, painting the dunes in hues of orange and red. This is Morocco, a land where ancient traditions meet modern life in a vibrant clash of colors, sounds, and spices. Join us as we explore the vibrant and diverse destinations of Morocco, from ancient cities to breathtaking natural wonders. Buckle up and come along for this exciting package tour. We're going deep into the heart of Morocco, where the food is spicy, the people are real, and the experiences are unforgettable. Marrakesh. It hits you like a shot of espresso, strong, chaotic, and exhilarating. The Jama El Fana, the main square, is a swirling vortex of humanity. Snake charmers, storytellers, henna artists, food stalls, and hawkers all compete for your attention. It's a sensory overload, but in the best possible way. You can't help but get swept up in the energy, haggling for trinkets you don't need, mesmerized by the hypnotic rhythms of Nawa music. But Marrakesh is more than just its frenetic heart. Lose yourself in the labyrinthine alleys of the Medina, where the scent of spices hangs heavy in the air. Find a rooftop terrace overlooking the city and sip mint tea as the sun sets, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink. And the food? Oh, the food. Tangines simmering with lamb and prunes, fragrant couscous piled high with vegetables and pastilla, a delicate pastry filled with pigeon and almonds. Marrakesh is a feast for the senses, a city that lingers in your memory long after you've left. Fez, now we're talking. This is the real deal, a city that transports you back in time. Forget your GPS, here you navigate by instinct, by the scent of leather and spices that permeates the air. The Fez El Bali, the Old City, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. It's a maze of narrow, winding alleyways, where donkeys laden with goods jostle for space with pedestrians. You'll stumble upon hidden courtyards, ancient mosques, and madrasas where the sound of chanting fills the air. The Essaouira tanneries are a must-see, but be warned, the smell is not for the faint of heart. But that's Fez for you, raw and unfiltered. It's a city that demands your attention, that challenges your senses. And the food? Well, Fez is a culinary adventure. Forget your fancy restaurants. The best food is found in the hole-in-the-wall places, where the tagines are cooked over charcoal fires and the bread is baked in communal ovens. This is food with soul, food that tells a story, food that stays with you long after you've left. The wind whips through the streets of Essaouira, carrying with it the scent of salt air and the sound of gulls crying. This is a city where the wild Atlantic crashes against ancient ramparts, a place where you can feel the pulse of history mingled with the rhythm of the waves. Essaouira was once a haven for artists and musicians, drawn to its bohemian spirit and laid-back vibe. Jimi Hendrix is said to have wandered these streets, and the spirit of his music still lingers in the air. Today, Essaouira is a haven for surfers and windsurfers, drawn to the consistent winds and powerful waves. But even if you're not a water sports enthusiast, there's plenty to keep you occupied. Explore the fortified Medina with its whitewashed houses and blue-shuttered windows. Get lost in the bustling fish market, where the day's catch is laid out on slabs of ice. And be sure to sample the local seafood, grilled to perfection and served with a squeeze of lemon. Essaouira is a city that gets under your skin, a place where you can breathe deeply and feel the world slow down. Benhaddou rises from the desert like a mirage, a sar, or fortified village, built from earth and clay. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has stood for centuries, a silent witness to the caravans that once traversed the Sahara. Its dramatic beauty has captivated filmmakers, making it a popular location for movies like Lawrence of Arabia and Gladiator. But Benhaddou is more than just a pretty facade. It's a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the Berber people who built it. Wander through its narrow passageways, climb to the top of its towers, and imagine the lives that were lived within its walls. Feel the rough texture of the mud bricks beneath your fingers, and let the silence of the desert wash over you. Benhaddou is a place that speaks to the soul, a reminder of the enduring power of the human spirit. It's a place where you can feel the weight of history, the vastness of the desert, and the fragility of life itself. Step into a world bathed in blue in Chefchaouen, nestled high in the Rif Mountains. This blue pearl of Morocco is a feast for the eyes, its buildings painted in various shades of azure, indigo, and cerulean. Legend has it that the blue was introduced by Jewish refugees in the 1930s, symbolizing heaven and reminding them of God. Whatever the reason, the effect is mesmerizing. Wander through the labyrinthine alleys where the light filters through the blue walls, creating a surreal and enchanting atmosphere. Explore the Kasbah, a 15th century fortress that offers panoramic views of the city and the surrounding mountains. And don't miss the Ras El Ma waterfalls, a short hike from the city center, where you can cool off in the refreshing waters. Chefchaouen is a place to escape the hustle and bustle, to lose yourself in the beauty of nature and the tranquility of the blue. The Atlas Mountains rise like a giant spine across Morocco, their peaks piercing the clouds. This is a landscape of breathtaking beauty, a place where you can feel the raw power of nature. Trek through valleys carved by ancient glaciers, hike to cascading waterfalls, and marvel at the towering peaks that seem to touch the sky. The Atlas Mountains are home to the Berber people, who have lived in these mountains for centuries. Visit their villages, share a cup of mint tea with them, and listen to their stories. Experience their traditions, their music, and their way of life, a way of life that is deeply connected to the land. The Atlas Mountains are a place to challenge yourself, to push your limits, and to connect with something larger than yourself. It's a place where you can breathe deeply, feel the wind in your hair, and experience the world in its rawest form. The Sahara. The name itself evokes images of endless sand dunes, scorching sun, and a silence so profound it can be deafening. This is a place where you can feel the immensity of the universe, the insignificance of man, and the relentless power of nature. Ride a camel across the dunes as the sun sets, painting the sand in shades of orange and purple. Spend a night in a traditional Berber tent, listening to the stories of the nomads who call this harsh landscape home. Gaze up at the night sky, ablaze with stars, and feel the weight of eternity. The Sahara is a place that will test you, challenge you, and change you. It's a place to confront your fears, to find your strength, and to discover a new appreciation for the simple things in life. The Draa Valley is a ribbon of green snaking through the arid landscape, a welcome respite from the harshness of the desert. This is a place where life clings to the banks of the Draa River, where date palms sway in the breeze, and where ancient kasbahs stand guard over the oases. Take a scenic drive along the river, stopping to explore the villages and Essaouira that dot the valley. Visit the ancient kasbah of Taghazoute, a labyrinth of mud brick buildings that once served as a stopping point for caravans. Sample the local dates, renowned for their sweetness and flavor, and soak up the tranquility of this oasis, a place where time seems to move at a slower pace. Taghazoute. This is a place where the rhythm of the waves dictates the pace of life, a haven for surfers, drawn to the consistent swells and the laid-back vibe. Grab your board and paddle out into the Atlantic, feeling the rush of adrenaline as you catch a wave. But Taghazoute is more than just a surf town. Explore the nearby cliffs, hike to secluded beaches, and soak up the sun. Enjoy the fresh seafood, grilled to perfection and served with a squeeze of lemon. And as the sun sets, casting long shadows across the sand, raise a glass to the simple pleasures of life, the sound of the waves, the warmth of the sun, and the camaraderie of fellow surfers. Kenitra, a city on the rise, a place where the past and present collide. Explore the ruins of Tamusida, a Roman outpost that once guarded the mouth of the Cebu River. Visit the Kasbah Madiyya, a 19th century fortress that now houses a museum. But Kenitra is also a city with a modern pulse. Enjoy the lively nightlife, sample the diverse cuisine, and explore the bustling markets. Take a stroll along the banks of the Cebu River, watching the fishermen cast their nets. Kenitra is a city that embodies the spirit of Morocco, a blend of tradition and modernity, of history and progress. It's a city that is constantly evolving, a city that is sure to leave a lasting impression. Morocco, a land of contrasts, a tapestry woven from ancient traditions and modern aspirations. From the bustling souks of Marrakesh to the windswept beaches of Essaouira, from the towering peaks of the Atlas Mountains to the endless dunes of the Sahara, Morocco offers a journey for the senses, a feast for the soul. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Morocco's top destinations. Each location offers a unique glimpse into the country's rich culture and stunning landscapes. We've tasted the spices, felt the rhythms, and witnessed the beauty of this remarkable land. But this is just a taste, a glimpse into the heart of Morocco. There's so much more to discover, to explore, to experience. So, until next time, keep your senses open, your hearts adventurous, and your minds curious. The world is waiting.